Hey guys, I'm Assassin Parks, and I typically play games that are open world, full loot online games where you kill people, take everything they have. When I say kill people, I mean other characters, obviously, for playing video games. So don't do that in real life. But as we get into GTA 6, we're starting to learn more and more about what's actually going to happen. How's the game going to play? Is it ready? And in GTA 5, we're all used to the pinwheel where we're switching between the three different main characters, and they might pop up across the world. So you might be just finishing a mission and on one character and you switch to the next and he might be out driving his car by the beach or something, or out running with a in a park with dogs. So how this is different, you still have that option. You're still going to be able to solo as Jason, solo as Lucia. However, now they have a new system, and it's the dual protagonist control where both are active at the same time. So you're actually controlling both characters back and forth. For example, if you're going to go rob like a convenient liquor store, you can have maybe Lucia flirting with the store clerk, getting his attention in a corner of the building, and you can then quickly switch to Jason and you go in and rob the cash register. Obviously, this is going to be heavily AI powered game world. So a civilian at that time might walk into the grocery store and he might see you. He might call out to the store clerk. At that time, that's when things can get a little hairy. What are you going to do? You're either going to keep robbing it, hold up the clerk at gunpoint, that your stealth shot is now blown, or you could just run out. Obviously, the wanted system's a little bit different. We'll cover that in a different video. We're focusing mostly on how the Bonnie and Clyde system's going to work in this little short video. And during the research, obviously, I saw some stuff online. I wanted to double check with Grok, actually fact check, get the right sources. So, what Rockstars has detailed is basically how this is going to work is you're simultaneously going back and forth, back and forth. Now in GTA 5 we kind of had a little bit of that, but it was more like, hey, you should do this now, like switch to the dog. So you're going from Franklin to the dog, right? When you're chasing down that homie at the train station. This is going to be more fluid. Like, it's just something you should be doing. You should get used to it, playing two different sides and figuring out what their abilities are. So apparently they're going to have, like Franklin, his ability was driving really good, slowing down when you're driving, stuff like that. And what we're going to be seeing is their heists are going to be ultra coordinated, and we're going to be focusing on Jason. He's ex-military. He's going to have a slow-mo, eagle eye, dead eye like capability. So time's going to slow. Enemy weak points are highlighted for the precise high damage shots or disables, ideally for aggressive gunfights, vehicle chases, and crowd control. So this is kind of, I feel like, kind of combining uh GTA 5's last main characters all into condensed one character. It's kind of cool. So you're not only gonna be able to do it on foot, but also in a car. And then Lucia's focus single shot slow mo variant, brief time slow for one high precision, high damage shot. Headshots disabling vehicles, suited for calculated, stealthier plays. Some reports are suggesting that it's complementary intel scanning elements. So, why are they combining these two when the devs are talking about this? Why are they talking about how you're gonna be able to play the characters at the same time? And oh, by the way, they have these special abilities. So what I'm thinking is, and this is hypothetical, this is purely my own thoughts. I don't know how it's gonna actually work because we don't have the game yet. But what I'm thinking is you can actually probably slow down gameplay with Jason. Maybe like we'll do the convenience store robbery again. Maybe he's slowing down. A homie from another gang just walks in the store, right? So you could click on that dead eye ability that Jason has, see the weak points. Obviously, we're human, so you're gonna think like heart, liver, kidneys, headshot, things like that. But based on where the AI is going to be looking at, is the homie going to have a gun, a hand on his gun, like ready to go? These are all kind of things that you're going to take into account. And how high do you want your wanted level to go? Because it's going to be, if you get caught, you're going to be doing real time in jail. So that's like, hey, go take a 30-minute break. Go work out, go walk around because you're fucking doing time in the slammer. Or you could play while you're in jail, get to meet other AI characters. Maybe they have quests for you. That's what some of the devs have kind of said, that no single playthrough is going to always be the same, and the kind of like regular NPCs are going to kind of get to know you. The law enforcement's going to kind of like see, like, okay, this guy robbed the store, he hijacked a car, he went to an ATM, held up the ATM guy. This is all things that are kind of going to compound all together. But back to the ability, I kind of got off topic there. So what I'm thinking is you can slow down, find the weak points, switch to Lucia really quick. She's going to focus in on that weak point and blast away. So instead of maybe taking several shots to put down a dude with a silencer, a Glock with a silencer on it, maybe it's just going to take a one shot, and that's going to scare the store clerk. You get them on the ground, you rob the cash register. I don't know how that's going to work exactly, but it's tying into the story. Their abilities are synergy. That's what they're saying right now. Evolved with the relationship, a trust relationship meter like Red Dead Redemption. Reportedly, the effects are cooldowns, duration, and even story branches endings. Now, they keep mentioning Bonnie and Clyde narrative. So the real Bonnie and Clyde, some of you guys are probably young, you don't really know the full story, is these guys that went on a bank robbing spree, I believe. And because I'm even kind of young for that. And back in the mafia type days, I think. I don't know. My facts could be wrong. But basically, they have this love romance. They love each other. They're doing crimes together. They're the apple of each other's eyes. That's all they care about. So we'll see what Rockstar says in the trailer, the character bios, the synopsis. Lucia and Jason are a romantic couple whose story is intertwined, not parallel like GTA 5's three protagonists. A failed easy score pulls them into a larger state of wide criminal conspiracy. So if one goes down, they're both going down. They must rely on each other more than ever. Trailers are mixed, steamy, romantic moments with heists, chases, crimes, Lucia's prison release, subsequent ramp up. So you kind of see them in the pool together, at the beach together. Their partnership is literally evolving into a story and gameplay choices as duo affect trust, available approaches and outcomes, shared resources, joint bank accounts, safe houses, reinforced couple dynamics. So I'm thinking like if you buy a property or a business, you're gonna have access with both characters. It's not gonna be just like Franklin's or Trevor's. You're sharing everything, so that's kind of cool for a single player. You're building up. Now, this talks about how it's different. I kind of been talking about this. The credibility of the sources. So these are retail listings from Amazon. Highest credibility is unannounced features. These pages often receive official marketing copy. They use near identical language. So the insider links with game roll, highly consistent on exact 3 mode wheel, dual free roam robberies, and ability outlines. So it kind of sounds like you're going to be able to kind of just do your own robberies, do your own heists, plan them, execute them. Official trailers. We have a new trailer coming out soon. I've read up on that today too. So that's all I have right now. But stick around, like, subscribe, share. Tell me what you're interested in. What should I cover next? I'm just kind of reading the news,